I wanted to just have a follow up because I know Shipwreck brought up last week about the Fortnite YouTubers buying a mansion together, and they put a video out. I've now watched the video since.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I only just sort of watched a bit of it while you were talking about it last week, but now I've watched about 8 out of the 12 minutes of it. I've watched most of it. I stopped because it was just getting too funny, and I had to tell Mrs. Cheapy like I couldn't wait any longer. It's really impressive how they found this house, which is gigantic because it has all these big like common rooms and big pool outside and hot tub. But when they go to the bedrooms, they're like bedrooms that you would find in anybody's house. Like the house could be anywhere of any size. It could be a dorm. Some of them could be in a dorm, a college dorm somewhere. And the kids are like one of the gamers is showing off his room, and it looks very nicely appointed. And he's like with his girlfriend, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend decorated it." And that was the last one who had a girlfriend, because then all the other guys, it looks like straight out of a college dorm. And then one guy's like, "Yeah, here's my closet, and they mounted the TV on the closet wall, so I can't close the closet door now. So we're always looking into you can always look into my closet at all times now." That's when I had to stop watching and show Mrs. GB. So I scrubbed through the whole video really quick. I'm like, oh, you just got to see these guys. Like, I mean, they spent millions of dollars to like live in a tiny like bedroom that they could have, they could spend $500 a month and get that somewhere. Anyway, I had a good time watching that video. So thank you for bringing that up. And then I saw they were like hating on Kotaku because they felt like Kotaku was making fun of them. And they were tweeting like, "Oh, these games."
Are they going to hate on us now?
They were making fun.
Yeah,
of
they
them.
were, but they deserved it. The video is very cringy. Like, he's walking through the house like this beautiful like, wine cabinet and everything. Oh, we don't drink wine. And then they get to the dining room table and here's a hoodie here, limited edition hoodie. Go to our website right now, buy this hoodie. It's going to be gone in 2 days. Hurry up. Here's a piano that Frank Sinatra looked at. We don't play piano, but it's pretty. The guy let us keep the piano when we bought the house. I don't know. It's really funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Good for them, though. They have
that's what
I hope they don't kill each other.
At some point, like, you're not making fun of them because they're doing well.
It's funny. It is funny. When the guy can't close his closet door because they mounted the TV on, he spent like how much money did he spend on this house? He can't close his closet door. I mean, granted.
Why can't they come and move the TV?
They wall mounted the TV.
I understand, but you have
because they spent all the money on the house. They don't have any more money. You saw the McLaren in the driveway.
You have them come back and say, "Look at the shitty job you did fixing."
That's the point, Wombat, is that they're living in like opulence, but yet like the closet door doesn't close. Oh well. I mean, I can't really make fun of them that much because our doors weren't closing for like the last 5 years. We just got them.
Well,
fixed.
You can make fun of them now. You just fixed that.
I didn't make a video about it. That's the key. You don't know what my closet looks like. That's the point. Anyway, it was fun. I really enjoyed. I had a great time watching that. Alpo845 writes in, and he wants to know what our thoughts were on the big Ubisoft conference. Which game looked the best out of the big three? Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, or Far Cry? Wombat.
Well, it's interesting because I played Watch Dogs 1 for the first time this week.
Oh.
Because I found out that I owned it from Games with Gold from probably who knows how long ago. And that game is not very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like it pretty much at all. So I'm a little hesitant on the new Watch Dogs. I know it kind of has
The second one is a lot better than the first one.
Is the second one a lot better? Because the first one it seemed a little too focused on driving.
And the driving isn't good.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And the driving isn't exactly.
Like Saints Row, there was a big focus on the driving, but the driving was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I was like, why is this game all about driving when it's supposed to be about me pointing my cell phone at someone and going, "Oh, that guy's a criminal," and then shooting him? Like, that should be the whole game. That should be the whole game.
It's like a Judge Dredd game.
My phone says this guy's a nasty piece of work.
My phone says this guy shouldn't have functioning kneecaps anymore.
Sorry, dude. Exactly. That's what everyone wants. So that being said,
the second one they figured out how to turn that one into a game. Actually, like fun game. So the
Okay.
third one, I mean, the third one looks amazing. I thought.
The third one looks so good.
Yeah, you don't even believe it almost.
I don't believe that it could be as good as it looks.
Do you know I was watching? There's they're putting out a cartoon or something or some sort of animated feature, and that's when I caught that Ubisoft conference where they were showing it, and I was like, "Fuck, the graphics on this game are insane! Like it looks like an anime." And then it was like, "Oh, it's an anime." So that looked really good. I saw that. I watched some of Assassin's Creed. By the way, like watching these presentations over Twitch, like it's really compressed and makes every game look bad. Like,
well, I think you're looking at what is this game going to be, not what is this game going to look like.
you have to do some creative interpretation and pretend you have like
And
an
when I
anti-aliasing.
when I watch Assassin's Creed Vikings, even on this presentation, I know what I'm gonna get with that.
I think you could say those 3 words and you know what you're going to get with
Exactly. Assassin's Creed Vikings. Got it. I'm in. Sign me up. Where do I sign?
Yeah, no, it looks good. I watched
Yeah.
it was Godfrey, I think, posted a gameplay video of him fighting some crazy looking god-like creature with like at night with the lightning going in the background.
Yes. Yeah. I
was like, "Oh, that looks like I want."
Yeah,
to play
you know,
that."
it was
and the
really
quality
interesting.
was so much better than the Twitch stream. I was like, "Oh, this is what the game looks like."
They showed a clip of one of the Viking that you play as with a hammer in his hand, very Thor-like, going through a crowd of guys and just bashing people with a hammer, and it looks so much more interesting than the Avengers demo they showed 2 weeks earlier of actual Thor with a hammer going around like like it was so much more visceral from the Assassin's Creed game. So yeah,
Well, it's going to be. I mean, right? That's a M-rated game.
it is an M-rated game, but even, a game can still have weight to it and you could feel like you're doing something. It doesn't have to be, even if you're hitting a robot, or whatever it is you're hitting in the Avengers game, because it's rated T for teen or whatever it's going to be.
Right.
There still needs to be some feeling there like you're doing something. It shouldn't be like, like they showed it where it just seems like something's moving around and there's no like heft to Mjolnir, as opposed to this Assassin's Creed game where you could see the motion of the guy with the hammer and he hits someone in the face and the face moves. I don't know. Whatever. Right. Assassin's Creed. That's my answer, by the way.
That is Assassin's Creed is your answer. Okay.
Yeah, the last 2 Far Cries were disappointing. They weren't bad. They just were disappointing.
Oh, I think that's a change in stance on you on a little bit on those Far Cries.
No, Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5. I think everybody on the show agrees that one was.
And I'm including New Dawn as part of the last 2.
Oh, okay. You weren't going back to 4.
No, I like 4.
Okay.
Far Cry 5 and Far Cry New Dawn were not the best. Maybe that counts as one game. But and I didn't hate them. I finished Far Cry 5. I try to remember if I finished New Dawn. I don't even know. But I'll play Far Cry 6. I just don't know when, and I'm not rushing out to get it on day 1.
Right.
I'm most interested in Watch Dogs just because I've played a lot of Assassin's Creed and a lot of Far Cry.
I agree. I agree with that too. Again, it looks so cool. I don't know if they can pull it off, and I'm reserving my excitement until I know they pulled it off.
Wait a year and they'll fix it.
That's what I'm like. Or is this it? It very well could be, Jurassic Park harmonica theme game.
Right. I think it's gonna be good. No.
I don't think it's gonna be that.
No, it's not that type of game.
You
wait. It's not a Destiny.
Just you wait. It's gonna be someone's gonna post footage and it's gonna be like the grandma, because they always show the grandma in all the trailers, and someone's gonna warp into the grandma body and they're just gonna get immediately hit by a bus or something stupid, and it's just gonna be.
It's not a games of service type of game, so they won't fuck that up, probably.
Alley balls.
So yeah, for me, I'd say I agree with Shipwreck, and I didn't see what Far Cry looks like. I just know they got the Breaking Bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes.